My wildly important goal with lag and lead measures. This is Corey Lester, and I will be presenting on my wildly important goal. My wildly important goal is to find employment in my field of study. Um, and in order to format this goal correctly, I would like to achieve a job in my field of study by August 30th, 2019. I'm currently employed as an administrative specialist in an organization where my opportunity for growth is limited. So, earning my master's degree is of uh, paramount importance to me as well, but does not make me immediately marketable. So, therefore, I must find a job in my field. Rule number one for creating valuable wigs is that no team focuses on more than two wigs or one wig at the same time. This increases efficiency by limiting focus. So for me, summer classes are rapidly drawing to an end. I can focus simply on obtaining a position within my field of study. This will allow me the time to spend doing quality job searches and creating professional resumes and cover letters that specifically target each job I apply for. Additionally, the lower summertime demands of my current job allow for more flexibility in scheduling, which gives me a better opportunity to schedule interviews as needed. The second rule for being successful at your wildly important goal is that the battles you choose must win the war. This helps you refine your focus to make the most of your time and efforts. I want to find the fewest number of battles to win my war. These are first identifying my transferable skills for my resume. Second, I need to seek out job openings that relate to training and adult learning as well as human resources. And third, I need to apply with confidence. Fourth, I need to understand that my talents and skills do relate to the position and how they relate, and therefore be more confident in their relation. Our third rule is that senior leaders can veto but not dictate what the wig is. Now, this is more applicable to organizations with individual teams and doesn't really apply to my personal goal. However, I can see the importance of allowing individual teams the autonomy of wig creation. The team truly needs ownership of the wig to achieve the goal and focus on the battles that will help them do so. The fourth rule is that all wigs must have a finish line in the form of from X to Y by when. For my personal wig, this is by August 30th of this year, I should be employed in my field of study. Let's talk about lead measure. The lead measure or measures must be predictive, focused on the wig, and influenceable. So they must be something we can act upon. McChesney, Covey, and Hewling write in the Four Disciplines of Execution that it's the data on lead measures that makes the difference. That enables you to close the gap between what you know your team should do and what they are actually doing. The authors go on to compare the lead measure to a lever, or in this picture it says crowbar. But the lead measure is a lever which allows the team to move a huge rock. The rock is my lag measure. So choosing the right lever is vitally important. My first lead measure is to apply for 5 open job positions per week. This is predictive in that the more positions I apply for, the more likely I'll be to get interviews. It is influenceable because I can alter the number of applications I submit and I can alter the jobs to which I apply. My second lead measure is to grow my online professional persona with 1 alteration per week. This is predictive, as many companies now review a candidate's online presence. It's also influenceable because I can choose to change my Facebook information, grow my LinkedIn network, or create my own website. McChesney, Covey, and Hewling write that a lag measurement is the measurement of a result you are trying to achieve. For my professional wig and the 2 lead measures that I have created, 1 lag measure is all that is necessary. I need to measure the number of interviews I am invited to participate in. The higher the number of interviews, the more likely I am of being hired to work in my field. It is vital to understand that people play differently when they're keeping score. Team members need to be able to keep score for themselves, and everyone on the team needs to be able to see this scoreboard. This creates ownership and the desire to win. There are 4 main characteristics of a compelling scoreboard. First, you need to keep it simple. It must be easy to understand, and it must be easy to see the team's status quickly. Next, it must be visible to the team. It has to drive that urgency and accountability, and if it is visible to the team, it will. Next, the scoreboard must show measures. It must show the lead measure so that team members can see what they're doing, and show the lag measure so team members can see what effect they are getting. Of course, the lag measures will lag or take longer to see, but it is vital that they be included as well. Finally, it has to be easy to see if we're winning or losing. We need to immediately see which one it is. We need also to be able to reach our conclusion in less than 5 seconds. My compelling scoreboard is created in my favorite color. The graphs can be charted by hand or altered easily using the Excel interaction with Word. I will print the scoreboard out at the conclusion of the first week in June and hang it on my bathroom mirror. The combination of using both my favorite color and putting it somewhere I frequently look will increase its visibility and make it even more compelling. It's simple in its design, showing the lead and lag measures, and the bottom graph will quickly illustrate if I am winning the interview game or not. It'll take less than 5 seconds for me to draw my conclusion. By defining my WIG, lead and lag measures, I've given my career plan focus. Creating a compelling scoreboard will allow me to track my efforts better. This is one of the lessons I have learned from Jeffrey Pfeiffer, who is the author of Leadership BS. He has real world, real life examples and suggestions for improvement. Mr. Pfeffer suggests that to fix problems, we really must measure the data. This makes the problem come to the forefront, helps us to understand, and then we can implement lessons from the quality movement. So by graphing my actions on my compelling scoreboard, I will be able to measure the data. Pfeffer also says we need to take care of ourselves. We need to always know what positions are available in our field. We need to improve relations in our current job. We need to always stay informed and always stay measurable and measuring our employment and how that affects our career. I believe Pfeffer, McChesney, Covey, and Hewling agree, especially on measuring and how the goals can improve.